me change the graphic. I'm doing a live draft right now. Live draft. Super flex. Let me change this graphic. Super flex. We're doing it, and we're doing it live. I've got this on screen. Let me change this and put it over here. I'm going to ask you guys for your advice and help during this draft because I think it will be fun. And I have a little surprise for you. This draft is with a little young man you guys all know named Umberger. Umberger's invited me into this draft, and I am drafting from, let's enter the draft room. 1 minute, 12 seconds to go. Super flex draft. It's not a league you guys can join, but I wanted you to follow along. I'm in this league. It's like 12 teams, super flex, half PPR. This is the roster, or the lineup I'll assemble. Quarterback, super flex, running back, wide receiver, tight end, 2 extra flex spots, and a pretty decent deep bench. So we are 44 seconds, 43 seconds, 42 seconds away from drafting. Get ready to watch and help me in this live draft. Umberger is in this draft. Let's get into the draft room. I'm drafting from the 4 spot. You can be damn sure I'm going either Barkley, McCaffrey, Mahomes, or Lamar. Umberger, what's up, Umberger? I won't put checkers, I promise. Umberger, this is your draft, bro. This is your draft. Let's go. Umberger, let's do this. This is a money league. This is quite a decent amount of cookies, right, Umberger? Okay, the draft has commenced. First pick is on the clock. Who is this guy? McCaffrey. Okay. Come on, Mahomes. Come on, Thursday night, Mahomes. I want Mahomes. I want these guys. Lamar. Okay, come on. I don't mind Barkley, but I want Mahomes. This is a super flex league. Come on, Umberger. Umberger, where are you drafted? What slot? What slot? Echo. There's an echo. Why is there an echo? You guys are going to do this to me while I'm on the clock? Okay. Is that better? Is there an echo? Is the echo gone? The echo gone. Okay. Elliott. Oh my God. So I got between Mahomes and Barkley. Is the echo gone? So who do we go here? Mahomes or Barkley? Super flex. You're in the 8th spot. Marco with the super. Thank you, Marco, for the super chat. You is echoing, but bad, bro. Am I still echoing? Okay, it's better. I don't know what happened there. It's gone. Good. Who do I go? Mahomes? Do I go Barkley? I know a lot of you are going to say Barkley, but this is a super flex draft. Who do I draft here? The Dirty Dollar Bill says Barkley. Barkley says Guy. Mahomes says Corey. Echo is gone, says Marco. Barkley. I go Barkley. I'm going Barkley. Oh! That was so hard to do. I don't think I passed on Mahomes. You guys know where I'm going with this later, so we're going to be okay. Coding says stellar pick. Umberger, let those guys know that we're live. Let your entire draft know. Let's see. Copy link. I'm going to paste it in. You guys are live on YouTube. Nailed it. This is Umberger's buddies. Okay, so McCaffrey, Lamar, Elliott, Barkley, and Kosh, whatever, is on the clock. He takes Mahomes. Very, very good pick to get Mahomes at number 5 in a super flex. Elliott was kind of the one that threw, I think, this off a little bit. Please, feedback appreciated. My 4 picks: Clyde, Miles Sanders, Juju, David Johnson. Juju's way early. Cook, and I'm not a big fan of Sanders, but I'm okay with a late second round pick in Sanders. But you couple the two risky guys together in Sanders and Juju. And in David Johnson, not in love with that look, bro. You must be kind of new to the show because I've been beating a drum. No Sanders, no Juju. Oh, I like Juju, but at the right price, and no David Johnson. So, welcome to the show, first of all. You didn't make a title for the live stream. I didn't. I swear, I've had nothing but hiccups today. Let me rename that. So it went Mahomes, Kamara, Derrick Henry, Mike Thomas. Umberger took Mike Thomas. Attaboy, Umberger. Attaboy. Umberger's drafting from the 8 spot. Your man Smitty's drafting from the 4. I got Barkley. Umberger got MT. We're trying to tag team and take down this league and get first and second. That's what Umberger and I are doing. We're gonna try and crush this league. Finish 1 and 2. Let me fix the live stream link. I don't know why there's no title. I put in a title. I wrote it in. Take a lap for me. Where's my lap button?
Take a lap. Take a lap. Take a lap. Take
Clyde. I don't like seeing Clyde go. It makes me mad. I know I'm not getting Clyde back, but it just every time I see someone else take Clyde, it upsets me. Live 2020 fantasy football draft super flex. Boom. Nailed it. Draft. Fantasy draft. Fantasy football draft. Mock draft. All right, let's save that. Enough time on the housekeeping. I apologize. I had to do some housekeeping there. And now we're back. We're doing it live. We're back. We're doing it live. We've got Barkley to start it out. Miss Smitty, where's the meatloaf? We all want meatloaf. We want it now. Okay. Life of a YouTuber. You were experiencing it firsthand. Why no David Johnson besides injury prone? Noah, you've seen why I don't like David Johnson over and over. David Johnson is, what's he proven over the last year that you can't trust him. There are players like A.J. Brown, and there are a handful of players, even like a Mark Andrews I'd rather have than a David Johnson. Guys that are way, way more reliable in the 4th round. Now, if David Johnson fell to like 5th or 6th round value, of course he'd start getting in my mix for players I consider. But I'm not taking a David Johnson over, let me scroll through the names here. So here's DJ. Connor, DJ, Gurley. The guys below that I love way more would be Taylor. I even like Mostert more than I like DJ. I like a grip of players more. Wide receivers, when you get to that DJ range, you're talking about A-Rob, Ridley, Metcalf, A.J. Brown, Chark. All those guys are way safer than David Johnson. So it's not so much do I hate David Johnson. It's what players are safer and better. See, 6th round, I'm okay with that guy. All right, we're getting Umberger, you're almost on the clock. Let's review the draft. It went McCaffrey, Lamar, Elliott, Barkley, Patty Mahomes, Superflex League, by the way. Kamara, I took Barkley at 4. So hard not taking Mahomes. Oh, my God. Mahomes, Kamara, Henry, Mike Thomas, Clyde, Jacobs, Cook, Eckler, Sanders, Dak, Chubb, Mixon. Umberger's going with the double wide receiver package. Let's see if these guys responded to my link. Hell yeah, let's go, Smitty says. Good job. Okay. We're back. We're doing it live. Savvy is up. That's not the Savvy we know. That's somebody else. Russell Wilson. Okay, we're 2 picks away. Who are we looking at? We got Julio. We got Tyreek. We got D-Hop. We got Godwin. We got Evans. Galladay. Oh, man. You guys know what I'm thinking. You know what I'm thinking here. You know what I'm thinking here. You know what I'm thinking here. I'm getting excited for it. Drake, though. Tyreek Hill went. We got Drake. You guys want me to go Godwin here and try a little something? Or do we go Drake? Do we just take Drake? We're on the clock. We got 1 minute and 15 seconds. Who do I take? I'm not taking Aaron Jones. You guys know that I'm staying clear of Aaron Jones in the second round. Dylan eventually, maybe not right away, Dylan eventually will worry all of us, I think. And Aaron Jones, barely 1,000 yards rushing. He's not a guy considered in the second round. It's a 2 QB league. Murray's a consideration here. But who are we taking? Hopkins is gone. Pay attention, Doobie. It's Julio, Godwin, Evans, Galladay. We got Kelsey and Kittle still there. We got 43 seconds. Everyone's saying Drake. Just go Drake, best player available. I'm liking this idea. Got a couple Julios, got a Godwin. Got a Drake. Drake all day says, bro, what are you thinking, Umberger? I got 16 seconds here. You guys know what I'm thinking here. I'm going to try it. You guys know what I'm thinking. I'm going to try it. It's a 2 QB league. Let's go. I'm trying it. I love Drake. The thing is, I own Drake in so many leagues. I can afford to take a little risk and do something crazy. I'm doing it. I'm doing it live. 10 teams. No, it's not. It's 12. Maybe Drake even falls. I doubt it. But he's the top, second ranked running back left. I like wide receiver here because I think, yes, Scott, you know what I'm doing. Scott, you know what I'm thinking. Aaron Jones. We didn't want Aaron Jones. That's okay. Take Aaron Jones from us. Where's our music? We need music here. Scott, we got this on lock, bro. We got this on lock. Hey, Snotty. DJ was the top 6 before injury last year. Thanks, Noah, for reminding me what has happened in the past. Hey, guess what, Noah? Jerome Bettis used to be a good player. Jerome Bettis used to be one of the best running backs in the league, Noah. Does that equate to what you're saying here? DJ, you said Smitty. Or Snotty. You called me Snotty. Snotty. DJ was top 6 before injury last year. Thanks, Noah. Kenyon Drake went. We could have maybe got Drake back. That's crazy. He went all the way to the end. But then whoever the heck's at 1.1 took McCaffrey, Drake, and Kyler. I like it. That's a good team. Kelsey went. We are on deck. Let's complete it. I don't think Winter or whoever the hell it is probably knows what we're thinking here. So we're okay. We've got Watson available if we need it. We've got, I don't like the running backs here. I like the running backs later. I don't like the running backs here. We got Evans, Galladay, and Kittle on the board. We're locked and loaded. He took Evans. Winter, you son of a... Damn it, Winter. It's all right. We like Galladay. Son of a B. I think we got to go Galladay here. Carson, no running backs. We could go Kittle. Kittle's not a bad option. We could go Watson. I don't think I want to do that. I think Galladay is the best player available at this point. Galladay. Smitty slammed the door. Sorry. Okay, that's why you go best player available. Guy, it's okay. We did go. Godwin and Drake are very, very, very even for me. Can't complain with Barkley, Godwin, and Galladay. A lot of you Kittle believers, I love Kittle too. Kittle was a good picture. Evans gone bust with the GOAT. Evans is gonna bust with the GOAT, says Sonny. No, he's not. Evans is gonna be just fine. Get that boy Kittle. Says Ricky wanted Kittle too. I know we got about a 10-second delay. Kittle's gone, broskies. Kittle's gone already. Noah says that the autocorrect is snotty. Understandable, says Anthony. Kyler Murray or Kirk Cousins both have tough matchups, says Noah. Says second Noah, the other Noah. Kittle would have been better pick, says Juju. Well, Juju, good thing I'm drafting. Kittle would have been a good pick. I like Kittle. This will be interesting. The QBs are kind of flying off the board here. Let's see what Umberger did. Umberger's drafting. Umberger took Watson. So he's got Mike Thomas, Devontae Adams, and Watson. Not bad. No, Sony. Evans will not bust.
Take a lap. Take a lap.
No. No. Yeah, the viewer count will skyrocket here. We were at about 800 to 900 live congruent viewers at a time during our live streams in late September of 2019. So I think people are flooding back into fantasy football. We got 68 to 100 of you constantly in the room here. Please hit the thumbs up on the way in. Super chat questions obviously jump to the front of my mind, and I will answer them. I think Miss Smitty I think I might have really screwed up because I think Miss Smitty was sleeping and I screamed with the megaphone. Not a good look. This is probably the least favorite thing in the house right now. Brady, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Drake, Evans, Ridley, A.J. Brown, Hollywood. Nice. Way to go. Way to go. Boyd, Jonathan Taylor for week 1. Go. You know, Boyd's probably safer, but JT's got way more upside for week 1. All those Niner fans Dr. Raj brought. Yeah, we got a lot of Niner people in here. Dr. Raj needs to get back on the show on the regular. I don't know what's going on with that. Dr. Raj, if you're watching, get on over here. Hit the thumbs up on your way in. 74 people watching and 34 thumbs up. Oh, you're talking about the 900 congruent lives? No, bro. That wasn't... I mean, Dr. Raj definitely helps bring a handful of people, sure. But no, that 900 lives is not Dr. Raj. That's our fantasy football community, bro. We get heavy lives. Even when I do live streams on Friday nights without the good doctor, we get in the, that range. It went Watson, Thielen, Lev Bell, DJ Moore, and now we're at the turn in the 3rd to 4th round. Scanner says, but you didn't want both Evans and Godwin on your team, right? I did. That was our goal. If you haven't looked back a few videos back, Carson Wentz went a few videos back, man. I talk about how I love the Godwin Evans duo, especially when this is not a duo you're having to spend your first rounder on. You're able to get Barkley, Godwin, and Evans with a first, second, and third. Number 2 overall draft slot, or a 3 overall, or a 5 overall. In this case, we had the 4 pick, and it's phenomenal. So, James Conner just went. DJ Moore, Lev Bell. Running backs available are Fournette, Gordon, David Johnson, Gurley, Singletary, Ingram, Montgomery. Wide receivers are Odell, Kupp, Robinson, Ridley, Amari Cooper, Woods, Lockett. Tight ends available, Andrews, Ertz, Waller, Ingram. Quarterbacks available, Rodgers, Ryan, Brady, Stafford, Daniel Jones, Mayfield, Goff, Garoppolo. Getting a wee bit thin. A wee bit thin. Who are you targeting in the 10th overall in 12 teamer. I hate the 10, 11, 12 picks, man. Noah, why are you always arguing with me? I don't like Thielen, Noah. Not that he can't do well, but people are drafting Thielen in the 3rd round. The top of the 3rd round, the middle 3rd round. I don't get it. I don't take Thielen in the 3rd round. No, especially in a super flex. Thielen going right at 3.9 right there. Way too early. Could he maybe deliver low-end wide receiver numbers? Sure. But why are you going to pay that price tag when you're looking at other players like A-Rob and DJ Moore, or a lot of players that are safer? Okay, so a lot of these guys have quarterbacks already. They could go with another quarterback, but they're probably going to go running back. A lot of these running backs are going to get scooped up real fast here, I think. Running back, so watch them go off the board here. Hopefully we have some left later on. 10-team league, I went Clyde, Josh Jacobs. Nice duo there. Connor, that's good. I like that. Smitty, I just traded Ridley and Diggs for Robinson and AJ Brown. That's a really good trade. Okay, we're up. Deshaun Watson. Umberger is on the clock. He's got Deshaun. He needs to get up running back Umberger before they fly off the board. Umberger sometimes, okay, you got a running back. He believes in DJ a little more than I do, obviously, but I'm glad you got a running back Umberger. Sometimes you go off the rails on this crazy approach. Sometimes I bet it works out for you. But I was expecting you to go wide receiver again, Umberger. Odell in the 4th is not bad. Odell in the 4th is not bad. Okay, so we got Jet and Cash. Is that Cash? Cash. I like Cash's team. He's got Mahomes, Tyreek, and Kittle. Pretty solid. Melvin Gordon. I would have liked to see Melvin fall to me. Okay, so wide receivers available: Ridley, Cooper, Woods, Lockett. Tight ends available: we still got Andrews, we got Ertz. Running backs available. Definitely a couple people I like here. And I'm feeling good about our decision so far. It's a super flex league. Took a little bit of a gamble, not going quarterback early, but I think we'll be okay. Do you start Galladay, DJ Moore, or Robinson? You don't bench Galladay. Galladay's a top 5 to 10 wide receiver. You don't ever bench Galladay. Stafford could go missing the night before the game, and you still start Galladay. Galladay can survive any kind of QB up and down situation. Okay, so 38 seconds left. Cash, who you taking? I like Cash's team. Mahomes, Calvin Ridley. You guys know what I got to do here. We've got to go quarterback. The only quarterback to take is Thomas Brady. So the team so far: Thomas Brady, Barkley, Chris Godwin, Galladay. Feeling pretty darn good about that start. I don't think we made a mistake at all. Could we have gone Drake instead of Godwin and had Barkley and Drake? Sure, but you can't tell me that looks any different, really. I think Drake in the running back spot or Godwin in the wide receiver spot, you're looking at similar stuff. I like it. Smitty, should I start DJ over Hunt and Hollywood over in week 1? You know what I do? I roll Hollywood, but that's me. That is me. I'm not your average bear, Noah. 101 people. Okay, finally getting back into the hundreds here on the Fantasy Football Show with the extended break everybody's been taking in fantasy football. Yeah, let's shovel back into the fantasy football world last minute. That's what everyone's doing, but I love to see it. 102 people in the room. Please hit the thumbs up on your way in. Let's make that a little closer ratio if you wouldn't mind. It helps YouTube know that we're live. It helps YouTube push the channel out to other people. So thumbs up, wipe your feet on the way in. What do you think about my squad so far? This is my team. Brady, Saquon. Took Saquon in the 5 spot. Super flex league. That's why Brady went so early. I didn't take Brady in the fourth round for my health. I didn't take Brady in the fourth round because I'm a nutbag. I took him in the fourth round because this is a super flex, and I needed to grab a quarterback fast. Juju just went. Top players available. Ooh, just left the draft room. Cooper just went. Top players available. Quarterback, you got A-Rod, Ryan. Actually, this is overall. A-Rod, Ryan, Fournette, Gurley, Stafford, Woods, Singletary, Lockett, Daniel Jones, Metcalf, Sutton, AJ, Ertz, Hilton, Mayfield, Ingram, Chark. Okay. Jonathan Taylor went. I would have taken Taylor. I'm not going to lie. That's a really good pick. And I really like the look of, I mean, you're at the one pick. How are you going to screw that up? But I really like 1.1 this draft right now. McCaffrey, Drake, Kyler, Andrews, and Taylor. Give credit where credit's due. That is a fine team right there. Hats off to you, young man. That team is outstanding. You have yourself a fantastic team. 1.1. Very, very, very impressed with that draft. You're the team that I'm coming after. Just letting you know. McCaffrey, Drake, Kyler, Andrews, and Taylor. Probably the toughest team aside from what I believe will be the toughest team, which is my own. But Barkley, Godwin, Galladay, Thomas, Brady, Gurley's on the clock, or Gurley just went. 1.3 is on the clock. Best players available. Do we go quarterback here? I don't know if we should go quarterback here. What do you guys think? I like that too, Richard. I'm thinking that. I'm thinking the same thing, Rich. A-Rod. I would have considered A-Rod here. I'm not going to lie. I know a lot of people hate A-Rod this year. I do not. I like A-Rod this year. I think A-Rod's fantastic. Ryan. I'm not taking Ryan. I know a lot of you like Ryan. Running back. We could go Kareem Hunt. We could go Mostert. Running backs will go quickly. We already have wide receivers. You guys know where I'm looking here. Do we just go AJ? Do we just go triple wide receiver? We need a running back, though. I don't know. Hit the thumbs up on your way in. 108 people here. We need more thumb up action. I know we need a running back. Do I take AJ, though? Do I take AJ? We've got... Do we take Hunt? Here are our options. Who we taking? Just finished my draft, yo. This is Kyle. What'd you get, Kyle? 12 seconds left. Who we going? AJ Brown. Damn. What do we do here? I'm taking the best player available. We're doing it live. I did it. We only have one running back. I'm doing it. He's the best player. Best player available. I'm not straying from that. I know we need a running back, but our wide receivers are Galladay, AJ Brown, and Chris Godwin. We still have one more flex spot. We still have a super flex spot. I'm not so worried about. I know I want a running back. I get it, but I'm going to take the best player available at every turn. The best player available at every turn. This Smitty hates this. I know it. The door slammed so hard when I yelled, "We want the meatloaf and we want it now." She slammed the door. I'm in trouble. The things I do for you, the sacrifices I make for my followers, putting myself out there, exposing my inner workings and meatloaf desires. I get in trouble for you. I draft for you. I crawl across glass for you. I live dangerously, like Scanner says. AJ is a monster, John. Why am I not putting your comments on screen and making this show more interactive? I don't know, but we're doing it now. Okay. Smitty, I'm live on my TV. Tell my friend Michael Stockwell to take a lap for giving me A.J. Brown and Robinson. Hey, Michael. Take a lap for giving David, the best underrated wide receiver in fantasy football, a top 5 guy, in A.J. Brown. This one's for you.
Take a lap. Take a lap.
Okay. Thank you, David. Thank you, David. How much of a difference is AJ and Metcalf? You know, I love both of them. I wouldn't say, you know, huge difference, but a significant enough difference that I could almost say like a entire round. I guess that's very significant when you think about it. A round, I would say. Oh, God. Draft. I'm putting a timeout. I'm like just sitting here, not even focused on the draft. Okay, we're at the turn. We're good. We're good. We're good. Well, who did Umberger take? Umberger took Chark. Umberger, why did you take Chark? I wanted him to fall back to me in the 6th round. Waller went. That's a good pick. This group knows what they're doing. Umberger, I'm quite impressed with your friends. They seem to be pretty versed. I think they watch the show, to be honest with you, because they're taking guys that should be falling to me. Don't understand. I'm a little confused right now. Xander says, how did A.J. Brown fall to the 5th? Because it's a super flex quarterbacks. If you look at this draft, all the quarterbacks that pushed him down, pretty natural for that to happen. A.J. in the 4th is not, or an A.J. in the 5th is not unreal in a super flex league. But Xander, I like where your eye is trained toward noticing. I like what you're picking up. Jay, top-notch receiving core, need another stud running back. This is known, therapist. This is known. Oh, God. I thought that was, never mind. I thought we were on the clock. I have both. I was asking who to start week 1 at flex. I don't know what you're talking about, Noah, but I'll try and find it. The real question is, how much of a difference is DK and Chark? That's a really good. That's probably more of the they're even. I don't know what to do when I see Chark and DK sitting there and I got to pick between the two. Kind of upsetting to me. Okay, so I have a feeling that we might be happy come our next pick. Would you draft Miles Sanders at 2.9 in a 12-team half PPR? I would consider Miles Sanders at 2.9 to 3.1, sure. But 1.9 is where he's been going, and it's pretty crazy. Cam Akers just went, Tyler Lockett, Woods went, Sutton went, Terry McLaurin. I like Scary Terry. It was, who was it? It was Mark Cleveland that coined Scary Terry McLovin. So Mr. Scary Terry is now going to be called McLovin on the show. McLovin is one of my favorite 6th, 7th round picks. So McLovin's gone. Scary Terry McLovin is gone. I'm not happy about that. 1, 2, 3, 4 more guys are going to go. The quarterbacks to consider here, honestly, it's getting thin. I'd rather grab a guy later than grab one of these guys, to be honest with you. Singletary and Monty. Metcalf just went. That pisses me off. Who took Metcalf? Umberger.
Take a lap.
Umberger, I don't appreciate you taking both Chark and Metcalf. One was okay. Both is upsetting. Disrespectful to your leader. Damn it, Umberger. Damn it, Umberger. He was gonna fall, bro. It's okay. I was gonna go Waller at 5.11, says one of the drafters. Your league's they're pretty versed in fantasy football, Umberger. I like these guys. They know what they're doing. I like them. I think they're following. They're quiet, closet watching fantasy football show members at the fantasy football show here. Richard, I'm staying quiet at the moment, Richard. I'm staying quiet. Diggs, we're 2 spots away. Imagine if Chubb gets COVID, says John. Diggs just went. Mostert. Oh, I liked Mostert there. I liked Mostert there. Damn it. This is where we meditate.
All I hope is that we get the player that we want here, because if we do, we're waiting.
Thoughts on Connor as a running back too? If you're buying him at 2nd or 3rd round value, I'm not as sold on that thinking, man. I like him as a 4th, and he's not going there. He's going in the high 3rd now. I don't like that. I'm not buying Connor right now. I'm fading him at his ADP. I'm not fading him because I don't like him.
We're 1 pick away.
If we get our guy, I'm playing the music. If we get Nathan Peterman, I'll be really excited here. I hope Nathan Peterman falls. "16 seconds. I'm going to cue the music. Damn straight. Damn Skippy. Our player fell. We took the gamble. You see him cued right there. His name is Kareem, and his name is also Hunt. And we're dropping it like it's hot. There's the team. Very excited about it. Saquon Barkley, Kareem Hunt, Christopher Godwin, Thomas Brady, Kenny G, the saxophone player himself, and AJ Biggity Brown is on that roster. In a Superflex league, granted we got 1 quarterback, but boy, I feel like school is in session. Honestly, the 2 teachers in this schoolyard right now are 1.1, and he's got McCaffrey, Drake, Murray, Andrews, and Jonathan Taylor. Him and I are battling it out for Teacher of the Year right now in this schoolyard. I like his team. I think his team's good. I'm coming for you, but I respect your game. I feel like you don't have the meatloaf. Like, you don't
have the meatloaf like I do at 1.1.
Hit the thumbs up on your way in the door. 112 in the room. Fantasy football is getting going. You can tell everyone's flooding in and ready for the season. I appreciate all of you. Subscribe if you haven't already. You'll get more content like this. Know when I'm live, and we do a lot of drafts. Now, I haven't announced this yet, and I should have. I don't know what my problem is. But if you go to Patreon right here, or YouTube. So if you go to patreon.com, or hold on, let me post a link. So as you know, if you are a YouTube member here, an exclusive member here on the Fantasy Football Show, what I mean by that is you go on over to my YouTube homepage, click on the join or the members or join button, the blue button, and for $9.99 a month, you can join and get Zoom access to me 1 hour before kickoff every Sunday. And I think I'm going to throw in a Thursday as well. You also get a private chat group that's on Instagram that I invite you to, and exclusive videos during the week that no one else on YouTube gets. They're private videos. They're like training sessions. Isaiah, thank you for the super chat, young man. Let me address this question in 1 second. I'll put this over here so I remember. But if you are an exclusive member of that group, not only do you get the exclusive videos, the Zoom link for start bench advice 1 hour before kickoff, but you also get into my 96 team league. which I'm starting another one last second. And the cool part, the twist about this 96 team league, who wants in? The cool thing about this league is that if you, there's going to be trading. Why can't I, this stupid thing. There's going to be trading. It's going to be in one sitting. It won't be the long draft anymore. Let me put the link in here. Join the Patreon, which you could do, or the YouTube membership. But if you join that $9.99 membership, cancel anytime you won't want to. You're going to get that private Instagram chat. You're going to also get the private videos, and you're also going to get a spot in the 96 team league. We're drafting on Saturday. The spots are going to go quick. I'm dropping the link right here. The spots are going to go quick. 96 teams, 8 copies of every player. Trading will be involved. It'll be in one sitting, not a long draft. It'll be in one sitting. And I might make the lineup small though. 8 copies of every player in the player pool, which means that if you draft at 96 overall, you're going to get a guy that equates to like 12 overall. And if we don't get 96 people in time, I think we can, then we'll scale the league down accordingly. But the great part is we're drafting Saturday. And you might ask yourself,
Now, wait a minute, Schmitty. The season starts on Thursday. Players will have already played on Thursday. And how can you do a draft on Saturday?
the draft will start at noon Eastern. Or probably 1 p.m. Eastern. There's the question, Isaiah.
What about the Thursday players, Schmitty?
That's part of the fun. If Mahomes drops 7 TDs on Thursday night or does nothing, you're drafting him knowing what he comes to the table with in week 1. If Clyde Edwards-Helaire has 100 yards and a touchdown or has 20 yards, he will either fall in the draft because you know he did nothing in week 1, or he'll go number 2 overall because he has 100 yards and a touchdown. That's going to be the twist. That's what's going to be fun about it. And while that might rub Joe from accounting, not Bill. Bill likes this kind of stuff. But Joe from accounting might not like that. He might be like, I don't like the fact that you have Saturday or Thursday players that have already played. That's tough. That's how we roll. We throw twists and weird things into a lot of the stuff we do. If you want in this league, go to that link right there, patreon.com/thefantasyfootballshow. I'll periodically paste the link in here. Or if you do the YouTube membership, for the same price, essentially $9.99 per month, cancel anytime, you get in the league immediately if you subscribe to that. But Patreon, go there, get there, let's get some. Okay, so players available. We're on the clock in 1 second here. Who do we go with? The top quarterbacks available, not feeling it. Running backs, we've got JK there, we got Montgomery, Swift. Wide receivers, Devontae Parker is available. Debo, it got thin pretty quick. Tight ends, I'm not loving the tight ends. We could go, Gronk or somebody like that. Who are we taking here? Who are we liking? JK? Do we go JK? Swift? I don't care so much about the Adrian Peterson signing. I think that helps. Gibson. We could go Gibson here. We could go quarterback and take like a Roethlisberger or a Cam or someone like that. Or do we wait on quarterback? Who do we go with? Montgomery's not a bad option here. Montgomery. I take Chark over Thielen by a mile, Noah. You know that. You know this. Who are we going here? JK. I think it's down to JK, Swift, David Montgomery, or Devontae Parker. What do you guys think? I feel like JK would be smart here. Gibson is definitely thought. There's our team. I feel like JK. Kind of thinking JK. Gibson. I'm liking David Montgomery. Did it time out? It timed out. It timed out to Baker Mayfield. Are you kidding me? I was clicking it. It was frozen. It was frozen. I have to quit the app. I hate this app sometimes. I freaking hate it. I was clicking it and it just sat there. It didn't respond.
Son of a biatch. Son of a biatch. I could have had J.K. Dobbins. I could have had Swift. I could have had David Disappointment Montgomery. But instead, the sleeper app, like usual, stalls on me. Umberger, if they'll let me replace my pick, I will definitely do that, but I don't think they will.
Yeah, I saw that Matthew Berry mentioned me on ESPN, which was pretty cool, I might add. Oh, God. Umberger, you can ask them. I don't think they'll let me. Move on. Focus and move on. I'm a man. I'm a man.
Did I wake you up? I'm sorry.
Half an hour ago. I'm in trouble. Scott says, didn't like the Baker pick. Scott, who liked the Baker pick? Not me. Nothing frustrates me more than when you're in a real draft. And that was it. That I should have just... Yeah, no, we can't go back to that point. If you're able to let me replace the pick from now, I will do it. But I don't care who's gone, but it's fine. Guys, don't worry about it. I'm man enough to... It sucks. I shouldn't have waited the last second. I could have quit the app, went back in, but I was pressing the... I don't even know if it'll let me draft now. I almost feel like I got to quit the app. I got steamrolled. I got steamrolled by the sleeper app. Scott, if you say that again, Scott. Oh, Isaiah, super chat. Scott keeps saying over and over, you should have waited on Baker. Scott, if you say that to me one more time. This is what Scott's saying to me right now. Scott, should have waited on Baker. If you say that to me one more time with a straight face, Scott, we're going to have words. Isaiah, I appreciate the super chat. Superflex, PPR, Kyler, and Aaron Jones for Barkley and Minshew. Give me Barkley and Minshew. Shh. Give me Barkley and Minshew. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. If you guys want in the 96 team league, which again will be scaled down accordingly, if it's fine. He's a part of the show. You can leave him out here. That's all right. If this Christian, I hope you're joking. I hope you're joking, Christian. I hope you're joking, Christian. Take a lap. Take a lap. Okay, this one's for me.
Take a lap. Take a
lap. Take a lap. Take a lap. Take a lap.
Nothing frustrates me more. Nothing. Okay, let's get back focused, okay? It happens. The app froze. I waited till the last second. That's on me.
Take a lap.
I shouldn't have waited
Take a
till the
lap.
last second
Take a lap.
because I couldn't get out and go back in. It's my fault. I should have just taken JK. I was talking about taking JK. John says Baker MVP, LOL. Maybe Baker bounces back. Whatever. It's done. It's done. It's over. Let's move on. Let's pretend I drafted Baker for charity. Draft Baker here. Let's recompose ourselves.
If you draft Baker in the 7th round, we will donate to charity.
Let's pretend that happened. That's what happened. What do you think of Fournette? I think Fournette has value at the right place, at the right spot. Let's still win this. Let's win this even though we went Baker Mayfield. Let's still win this. Can you stop? Let's go Baker Mayfield. Let's go Baker Mayfield championship. That's what we're doing. This is going to be I think I'm going to name the team Oopsie Baker. Baker, Oopsie Maker. Shh.
Can you please stop meowing at me?
Scanner says we're teaching good lessons. True. Never know, Baker might have a QB3 upside.
Can you...
We'll drown you out if we've got to, kitten. Hit the thumbs up on your way in if you're new to the show. Timing out on Baker. Here's our team. Still looks great, to be honest with you. But now I've given the team at 1.1 an advantage because I went Baker, disappointment maker. I love the Marquise Hollywood Brown pick. Your team's looking solid, 1.1. Looking solid. I like it. Danny Dimes is a good quarterback. Stafford was a good pick after that. Devin Singletary could have had, David Montgomery. Instead, I get Baker, disappointment maker. 2 QB league. There's some value. The cat didn't want Baker. That's why he's upset. I'm almost on the clock. Okay. Let's not screw this up. Okay, we're on the clock. I'm not wasting any time because I've got to quit this app and go back out. Deebo Samuel is a good option here. Rob Gronkowski. Do we take a tight end here? I like Rob Gronkowski, to be honest, right here. Not bad. Wouldn't mind a running back. Would have taken a quarterback here. I did not. Screwed that up. Madison is a pretty solid a pick here. I think Lat Murray is a pretty solid pick here. We got a minute left. Zach Moss. Do we go Zach Moss? Tony Pollard. Too early. Lat Murray. Do we go Zach Moss? Let's make this pick win the league. Let's take the Baker Mayfield lump and make it motivate us to land this pick. I don't think Gronk's going to win the league. I think Zach Moss could win the league. Okay, I'll draft Gronk right now. I'm still liking the team. I know we got Baker. I know we got a little screwed there, but he's not an awful second quarterback in the 2 QB league. I'm okay with it. It's settling with me. Debo would have been a decent pick. I agree. He's still going to be available most likely on the turn back, and if he's not, we'll have other options there that we like Murray, Debo. We'll have a lot of people. Can you ask Smitty? Maybe he did something by accident. He likes me. Riff, what are you talking about, Riff? Murray running back 1 if Kamara goes down. That's true, ML. That's true. That is true. We're almost on the clock. Rich. I'm feeling kind of the same way. Debo. I like Debo. But we have people watching. We have possible spies in the room. So we're going to pretend we don't like Debo Samuel. I like the Rob Gronkowski pick this late. I feel good about it. I feel good about a $30 bill. John says Baker's not really that bad of a second QB. I agree. I think Baker in the 7th in a super... I've seen Baker go way higher than the 7th round in a super flex, so I don't feel awful about it. I would much rather take a J.K. Dobbins. Jimmy G goes at 8.10. Hit the thumbs up on your way in the room. I want to thank the counselor for the thumbs down. I appreciate that. Little, what is up, Little? Little, I tried to get a hold of you. Email me or DM me on IG today, please. I'm trying to get in contact with you. Maybe you already did via email. Some of you guys have different names and emails and other usernames, so sometimes I like talking to you on an account. I don't even know it's you. I'm spying on you, says Vatch. Okay, Vatch. I appreciate you being here. At least hit subscribe. If you're going to come in and ruin my draft, Vatch, at least hit subscribe and the thumbs up. We do appreciate having you. What spot are you drafting from, by the way, Vatch? Where are you at? Let's look for Vatch. I don't... Oh, there he is. 1.9. Vatch has Clyde. Vatch. I like it, bro. Clyde, Mixon, Thielen, A-Rob, Waller. I love the Waller pick. Love the Parker pick. Love the Gibson pick. Solid, bro. And I knew that 1.1 was watching. You mentioned Moss. Moss gets taken. Thank you, Little. Moss gets taken. Damn it. I'm on the clock. That throws me off a little, but Debo's there. Murray's there. Are we going Debo or Murray? I'm kind of feeling like Debo or Murray? Debo or Murray? Let's go Murray. Let's make this a win a league pick. Let's make this pick matter. Let's make Baker guide the rest of our draft. Refocus us. It's like an injury. It's like tearing a ligament or something. You're out for the year. I'm not saying we're out of this year, but we were out on that pick, and it reshaped our focus. We went Gronk, secured a really good tight end spot. We got the stack with Brady. We got Godwin, Gronk, and Brady. And then we made sure we went Lat Murray because Lat Murray can win a league. Yeah, I'm happy about that. I'm happy about that. The team looks like this right now. It's a super flex league. Thomas Brady, Saquon Barkley, Kareem Hunt, Chris Godwin, Galladay, Gronk, A.J. Brown, Lat Murray, and Baker. Disappointment maker who we got on a timeout and had to quit the app to come back in. But that's okay. It's my fault. Take a lap for me.
Take a lap. Take a lap.
Because I did not. I waited till the last second. It's like trying to turn in your exam at 11:59 and your internet goes down and you're trying to blame the internet because you waited till the last second. Kamara will get his contract year. Well, Kamara's getting epidurals, so it's not a bad bet that Lat Murray gets a starter too. Smitty, I don't know. Your mod said he has to approve every comment I make, or it doesn't go through. Were you dropping F-bombs? Because that can definitely happen. So try posting a couple things and let's see if it corrects itself. Sorry, Riff. If you've been put in timeout before, maybe that does something too. I don't know, like how many times they'll have to approve your comment. But I think once you're approved a certain number of times, you probably get kicked back into the cycle. So if my mods could do that for me, that'd be great. Hey, and mods, if you're watching, definitely delete the spam posts that are clear. Like there's been a lot lately, where I have a lot of the kissing emojis and there's some, very X-rated account. Like block them. Definitely get rid of those comments once you see it. Hey, Smitty, I have to press show on every comment Riff makes. Just keep doing it, and let's see if it reverses itself. Thank you, Ricky. I appreciate you. I appreciate your hard work. This cat. What is your problem? Is it because of Baker? What's up with the counselor joke? I don't know, but when I got the bullhorn earlier today, this happened.
Attention household, attention household. The megaphone is ready. We want the meatloaf, and we want it now.
Oh, I'm supposed to talk now. There's no meatloaf for anybody that uses a microphone.
What?
Said there's no meatloaf for anybody that uses a microphone.
But we want it.
That happened earlier. She wasn't too pleased with that, but that's all right. She's a trooper. She's a trooper. Okay. I won't make you guys sit through the entire draft. We'll go another round or so, round or two. And the last clicked on Lamar and got Drake instead in my last draft. I was freaking between Lamar and Hopkins. That's not too bad, though, to get Drake, bro. For some reason, I can't donate to you anymore either. What's going on? Now, that I have a problem with, Riff. Now, that I have a problem with. That I have a huge problem with. See if you can just keep getting it approved. Ricky, tell me if it fixes itself after a little bit. Would you bet on Cook getting injured? I have Madison, but not Cook. I wouldn't bet on it, but I mean, he's definitely an injury-prone guy. Meatloaf, we want it now. That's correct. Will Ferrell. Yep. Will Ferrell is the best. Here he was. I don't know what happened to him. Madison, he's also great. Madison or Will Ferrell, I don't know who I like better. Can you make the draft board bigger? I can't because I have it on my phone, so I will unfortunately not be able to do that on this draft. But sorry, Rich. Sorry, Rich. Will Ferrell. I need a megaphone, says John. John, they're overrated. They're fun. They're good for the community. They're good for you. But they're overrated inside the household. The people inside your household are not too fond of the megaphone. Smitty, do you like Godwin or Evans more? I honestly quietly like Evans a little bit more. I tried to, in this case, I drafted Godwin before because I was trying to get both. And you can't really get Godwin in the third round. You can get Evans in the third round. So you could say that backfires when Evans gets taken because I quietly kind of like him better. But it's darn close, man. It's not... It's very, very close. The disadvantages of drafting in front of everybody is they see everything you do. And so, I feel like 1.1 keeps sniping me, but he also might like those guys too, so not too sure. Let's see here. Let's see who's available at quarterback. Okay, I'm on the clock. I think I'm going to go Madison here. I think Madison's a league winner. So I think this Baker thing, let's break this down in a way that I can help me sleep at night. Right, let's justify this thing. If I had not gone Baker, I probably wouldn't have landed Lat Murray and Madison. That's the way I'm going to look at this. If I didn't get the speeding ticket, I would have got hit by a red light runner at the next light. That's the way I'm looking at this. Getting Baker Mayfield's like getting a speeding ticket, basically. Okay? You got to think about your actions. You got to slow down. and make better decisions moving forward. Baker was my speeding ticket. I timed out, got him in the 7th round on accident because the freaking app froze on me, not because I'm an idiot. And it caused me to slow down and make better decisions. So we got Lat Murray, smart. We got Madison, smart. I would have considered CeeDee Lamb. I'm thinking 1.1 subscribes to the show. He subscribes to the show because he knows. He knows things he shouldn't know. He knows things about. I like his team. The only pick I don't love is the Tannehill pick. But other than that, bro, you've got my respect in this draft. One more pick, and then I'm gonna end the live and show you my team. And there's an awesome video dropping tonight. The running back tiers. I did a wide receiver tier video. I'm gonna do a running back tier and then a quarterback tier. I might throw the quarterbacks and the tight ends in the same video, or I might break it up. I'm not sure, but I'm doing a running back tier video tonight. It's dropping probably either tomorrow early morning, or you could say late night tonight. But that video will be fire. The wide receiver video it's great. Make sure you watch that wide receiver tier video. But the running back one's going to be where it's at. So get ready for that. If you're new, subscribe. Hit the thumbs up on your way in, please. We have 76 thumbs up. I appreciate that. It helps YouTube know that this channel's booming and ready to rumble for 2020. I'm on deck. I'm feeling good about this next pick. I'm feeling like we've got a bunch of league winners right here, boys. A bunch of league winners. Ben says his 1.1, my boy, Sexy Pats. I don't know. Is that your boy? I'm not sure. All I know is he's doing good. I like his team. We haven't checked on Umberger's team in a minute. Umberger is at the 8 spot. He got Mike Thomas, Devontae Adams, Deshaun Watson, David Johnson, Chark, Metcalf, Mack, Minshew, Jordan Howard, Hooper. Not bad, Umberger. On the clock is Winner. Winner hasn't been sniping me as of late. He definitely sniped me with A-Rod and Mike Evans earlier, but he hasn't. I think we're back on different pages. So, Marvin Jones. I'm not even worried about Marvin Jones. Okay. Here's the list of guys I think we should consider here. I'm really liking A.J. Dillon. I think Slayton's a good wide receiver that could really help with a flex spot, but I think right now I'm in win a league mode. I'm drafting players that can win a freaking league. I think we got Lat Murray and Madison who are league winners. Dillon could be a league winner. I'm feeling Dillon. I think that even if he starts off slow, I think I'm going to focus on the long term with Dillon. I'm not using Dillon in week 1. Slayton's a good pick. I like Slayton here. I talk him up a lot, so I am tempted to go here. I'm mad I have to join my friends aren't doing it this year. Sorry if you lost your league, guys. A lot of you have leagues that haven't taken place. I'm going to time out if I'm not careful. Dillon. I'm going Dillon. I'm trusting my gut on this one. I'm going Dillon. My team is full of a bunch of league winners. I love it. I got Lat Murray. I've got Dillon. I've got Madison. These guys I can not only trade, they're good trade bait people. I can maybe trade Baker, get out of that Baker Mayfield. That's going to be the goal. Make a trade with Baker and get out of that mess. But I think A.J. Dillon could definitely. Umberger with the super chat says, rate the team, Smitty. Okay, I'll rate the teams right now, Umberger. Let me do that real quick. And then I'm going to end the live, I think. Let's go team. Let's rate these teams. Okay. Brady, Saquon, Kareem Hunt, Chris Godwin, Kenny Golladay, Rob Gronkowski, A.J. Brown. Literally not a hole to be found on this team until you get to the Lat Murray last flex spot, which, you could argue that Murray or Madison, one of those guys is going to get in there and do well. And Dillon, I love the odds of one of those guys pulling through. Now, Baker, disappointment maker. I timed out. But even with that timeout, he's still decent value. And I feel pretty good about that team. I think my team's top 3, top 4, but we'll see as I go through if I'm going to bump myself out. But I'm going to give myself a top 3 team. That is a freaking phenomenal team. Let's see. Okay, Sexy Pats has Kyler Murray, Christian McCaffrey, Kenyon Drake, Marquise Brown, Christian Kirk, Andrews, Jonathan Taylor, Zach Moss, Daniel Jones. Now, I like this team a lot. I think where this team isn't better than my team is in the wide receivers. Like, obviously. Number one wide receiver I love a lot. I freaking love Marquise Brown. Marquise Brown is lit. Jonathan Taylor is a lit flex. Like, phenomenal. Andrews, top 3-4 tight end, no question about it. But the wide receivers are to be desired. That's where I think he has a weak link. So if you look at like our team, for example, if Kareem Hunt ends up delivering and becoming what I think he can be, who's stream sniping? Well, my mods will take care of anybody stream sniping. I don't know what you're talking about in there, but yeah. Stream snipers get blocked. Be careful. Brady, so Barkley, Hunt, Godwin, Galladay. Yeah, I feel like our team's better. I like this team. This is definitely top 3 as well. But I think we crush the wide receivers. And all we got to do is figure out a way to get Hunt to play at the caliber level of a Drake. And our flex and A.J. Brown can hang with Taylor or anybody he has. So I'm not worried about this team too much. I think, am I on the clock? I think we take it. But it's a good team. It's one of the best teams, I think. Ian with the super chat. Ian, sorry, super chats get. Umberger super chatted me first, so you're next. You're next, Ian. You're next up. Lamar Jackson, Todd Gurley, Lindsey. I don't like those running backs whatsoever. I love Lamar Jackson, but when you take Lamar Jackson in a super flex, Curtis says he's joking. Oh, okay. Just making sure. I wasn't sure. Lamar Jackson, Gurley, Lindsey, Julio, Cooper, Kelsey, Boyd, Cook, Stafford. I'm going to say it's outside the top 6. I love Kelsey. I love Lamar. I love Julio. Those are 3 really big guns, but I don't think this team can hang. But, one move, or let's say I'm wrong about, Gurley, then you're in the mix. So I wouldn't say it's like out. I just don't rank it in my top 6. A-Rod, Elliott, Aaron Jones, Mike Evans, Juju, Higbee, T.Y., Singletary, Garoppolo, top 5. I like it. Cash, Mahomes, Mark Ingram, J.K., Tyreek, Ridley, George Kittle, top 6. We're going to run out of top 6 spots, but that's okay. That happens here quite often. I hand out more top 6 spots than usually, like 7 or 8 of them. Breeze, Kamara, Melvin Gordon, Hopkins, A.J., Green, let me make sure we're not on the clock. Okay. A.J. Green, Ertz, Mostert. I love Mostert. Mostert's hiding down there. So you got Kamara, Melvin Gordon, Mostert, Hopkins. That's top 6, 7 team 2. You could potentially be top 4. Savvy, Russell Wilson, Henry, Chris Carson. I don't love. Odell, Keenan, Hunter Henry, Diggs, Montgomery. A lot of risk. Goff. A lot of risk in this team. This team could be one of those teams that, like, it looks great. It could score really well, but 2 or 3 of these guys could definitely disappoint come end of year. Umberger, Watson, David Johnson. I don't love David Johnson. Mack, that's a pretty weak running back to Umberger, but you come through strong with the wide receivers. Much like I do, you have probably the second best wide receiver team, or you could argue the best wide receivers you could argue better than mine, I guess. In Mike Thomas, Adams, Chark, and DK Metcalf. Like, you were insane at wide receiver. I wouldn't mind seeing you trade one to upgrade at running back, because DJ and Mac are going to hold you back, and you only have Howard on the bench. You are top 6 capable, Umberger. You could be top 4 capable, but you got to, I think, figure out a way to cream someone in a trade, and then boom, you're in the mix, bro. But running backs could hold you back from being in the top 4, I think. Derek Carr, weak quarterback in a 2 QB league. That pretty much eliminates this team from being in my top 6. But Vatch, you make a move. Vatch, if you make a trade, if you follow me on the Fantasy Football Show, Vatch, if you're here on a regular basis, we can groom you and turn you into a trading machine so that you can get back in the mix and win this league. But Bridgewater and Carr are pretty tough QBs. I love Gibson. That pick was fantastic at 8.4. Devontae's great. Akers, I'm not a huge fan of, but that's not horrible value there. Waller's fantastic. Probably one of the steals of well, at 5.9, I wouldn't say steal the draft, but I say he's going to be one of the surprises of the draft that you end up getting value out of, bro. Love Waller in 2020. Took him a little earlier than I would have wanted because I was trying to steal him later. Clyde is my favorite player right now. So Clyde is a fantastic piece for this team. So Mixon, Clyde, Thielen, A-Rod, Waller. You're right in the middle. Right in the middle. You know, one thing needs to happen for you to take control and be in the driver's seat of a top 5 team. Ryan, Jacobs, Chubb, Kupp, Lockett, Evan Ingram, Bell, Landry, Burrow. Not a bad team, but I don't think you have good enough wide receivers considering your running backs. Like, your running backs are good. They're good, but you don't have a Barkley, you don't have a McCaffrey, you don't have a top guy. So when you have that Jacobs and Chubb or that Jacobs and Drake, you really do need, I think, that third player, elite wide receiver. And I'm not as big a fan. I'm on deck here of Kupp as a lot of people like to be your third best player. That's just way too early for me. Okay, so it looks like quarterbacks are thinning out pretty bad. Running backs are, there's a couple guys there that are decent at best. Wide receivers, it's getting thin as hell, man. There's a couple guys I like. I got an idea what I want to do here. You guys are going to like, some of you are going to like this. Some of you are going to like what I'm about to drop. Ian, let me answer your question while I can. 11, 12 spot, PPR 2 QB, Dak, A-Rod, Keenan Allen, Sutton, Cook, Eckler, Andrews, Boyd, Pittsburgh, bench, COVID, Madison, Crowder, Pollard, Nikhil. Should I trade another running back or wide receiver? Just started because of you, Smitty. Winner takes 240. Okay. Let me make this pick real quick, and then I'll tell you what I think you should do. So, I like, with this pick, I'm feeling Pollard. I'm going to go league winner again. I know everyone's going to say, Smitty, you need starters, blah, blah, blah. But this is what Baker did to me. Baker's driving me on a mission to win the league with my picks that follow Baker. I'm making Baker my speeding ticket. If I didn't get my speeding ticket, I would have got hit by the red light running driver. If I didn't get the speeding ticket, so I'm making Baker change my thinking. I'm going win a league with these picks here. Lat Murray, Alexander Madison, A.J. Dillon, Tony Pollard. One of those guys is going to put me in the driver's seat to win this league. Mark my words. 2 QB, Dak, A-Rod, Keenan Allen, Sutton, Cook, Eckler, Andrews. I think you need to make a trade, Ian. Yeah, I think you need to make a trade. I don't know who to trade, though. You could trade. I like Cook. I like Eckler. You got Madison. You got really good running backs there. I love your 2 quarterbacks. I don't trade them. Andrews is probably the highest trade value piece that you have. Could you maybe trade Andrews in for Waller and try and upgrade something else from the Waller owner? Like, for example, you have Boyd. Can you upgrade Boyd into an A.J. Brown if he's not, savvy to A.J. Brown's value? Or, a Chark or a DK Metcalf? Who does the Waller owner have? Or better yet, like the Hawkinson owner, or you don't want to get a bigger upgrade if you go with a quarter or a tight end that's not as valuable as Waller. But if you go like to a Fant or a Hawkinson or a Gronk tight end owner, and you give them Andrews for that tight end and upgrade Boyd accordingly. So if it was Waller, you could upgrade Boyd to maybe a DK or a Chark quietly, or a McLaurin. Or if it's a Fant or Hawkinson, you could ask for a whole bunch more and get Boyd into a bigger player. If you make that one move, Ian, work really hard, send a lot of offers out, make that one move, I think you're going to be in the mix, bro. So I appreciate your super chat. I appreciate you being a part of the community, and I appreciate everything about all of you. Where was I at? Let's go to the end and meet back to collide with where I was at. So Wentz, Eckler, Sanders, McLaurin, Sutton, Hurst, Swift. A lot of good talent, but this team doesn't have the guns. I think there had to have been a reach or two somewhere. I don't even know where it was. It was probably Wentz, 3.12. That was the reach. When you look at a team like this, no offense, Cali dog, but when you reach for a guy like Wentz at 3.12, look what it does to the team. It looks light. It looks very, very light. Like you're missing a third or a fourth round pick altogether. That's what happens when you reach too much on a player like Wentz. Your fourth rounder was who? Josh Allen, another reach. I mean, I timed out on Baker, and I got Brady and Baker, and I didn't draft my quarterbacks until 4.9 and 7 point timeout. That's where I got my quarterbacks, and my quarterbacks, I believe, are far better. And this cost you those middle round picks or those early picks, which would have shaped your team outside the top 8. No offense. I hope you still follow the show and you don't go running away from the show because of that. I apologize. I hate giving people bad grades. Who's this? Codeine. Prescott, Cook, Connor, DJ Moore, Robert Woods, Cook, Fournette. Fournette's the wild card here. I like the Cam pick. Oh, it's my turn. Okay, so here's where I get crafty. I know it's redraft, but I love Jerry Jeudy. I think Jerry Jeudy's probably my flex play. I think Jerry Jeudy is going to be 1,000-yard, or he doesn't get 1,000 yards, but he gets like 7 to 9 touchdowns. Jerry Jeudy is special. He's an alien. Jerry Jeudy is not from this planet. Jerry Jeudy is going to look like a wide receiver 1 at times in 2020. Whether he finishes consistently, that is to be seen and determined later. Jerry Jeudy can play like a wide receiver 2-3 even in redraft, and I think it's going to be a fantastic pick for any of you to put him in your wide receiver 3 spot. Jerry. All right, I got to end the show. I appreciate all of you. Oh, teams. Any other teams I got to rank here? Squid, Ryan, Jacobs, Chubb. Already got that one. It's lacking. The wide receivers are lacking. I like Jacobs and Chubb, but as I said, it needs a bigger gun at wide receiver to have made that work, I think. Still could make a trade, though. All you guys have good enough teams. This team, let me put it this way. This is one of the more versed drafts, people that look like they're embedded in fantasy football content in the offseason than I've been in a little while. So Umberger, props to your buddies. They all seem to know a lot about fantasy football because this is a super flex, and guys were getting sniped really, really early that I felt should have fallen to me. But I love this team. I've got Brady, Barkley, Hunt, Godwin, Golladay, Gronk, A.J. Brown, Murray. I timed out on Baker Mayfield, but it's looking good because it reshaped my thinking. I took Madison, Dillon, Pollard all in a row. I don't care what anybody thinks. I took Lat Murray, Alexander Madison, Tony Pollard, and A.J. Dillon. And everyone's going to go, well, what about your starters? Jerry freaking Jeudy. I will put in, not Lat Murray. I'll put him in my last flex spot. I feel great about Jerry Jeudy. He's going to be insane. Appreciate all of you. If I missed a super chat, DM me on IG and let me know that I missed it. Because I don't know if I've been sidetracked this whole time. All 79 of you in the room, thank you, Umberger, for inviting me into this draft. All 79 of you in the room, please hit the thumbs up on the way out the door. Subscribe to the show if you haven't already, and look for that running back video tonight. And if you want in my 96-team league, all you have to do is go to this Patreon link right here to get into my 96-team draft. If you become a Patreon member, not only will you get into the 96-team league, which drafts on Saturday, and when you say to me,
but Schmitty, how can you draft on Saturday? What about the Thursday games?
Because we don't care about stuff like that. We're going to mix that into the fun. If Mahomes drops 5-6 TDs, or Clyde Edwards-Helaire runs for 150 yards and a touchdown, or let's say Clyde does nothing at all, that's going to influence where you pick Clyde because you're going to get those points. You're going to get Clyde or Mahomes, whatever they score, Watson, whatever they score on Thursday night, you're getting in the draft. We're drafting Saturday. Anybody that's already a YouTube member, exclusive members already in, and anybody that wants to get in this league, all you got to do is join my Patreon right here. Here's the link. It's on screen, patreon.com/thefantasyfootballshow. I'll put it in the chat as well. If you join my Patreon, cancel anytime, you get a spot in this league. And you also get a lot of other stuff. My Zoom link on Sunday mornings, 1 hour before kickoff, private Zoom session where we hash out start bench advice, all for Patreon and private YouTube members. Let's get it. I appreciate all of you. Hit subscribe on the way out the door. Peace out.